in Benue State. In the nation's capital, Abuja, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has disclosed that informants played active roles in recent attacks in Benue State. The CDS explains that investigations suggest the targets were carefully picked by the assailant, but assured that justice will be served. Sifon Isin tells us more.
It's a string of attacks that continues to dominate discussion until those responsible are brought to book. Barely 24 hours after President Tinubu in Benue State tasked security chiefs to go after those behind the killings in the state, Chief of Defense Staff gives an insight to the roles played by informants.
The places they bombed were targeted. There were specific areas, and those areas were where the IDPs were staying. Now the question is, those guys that did it, how did they know that this is where those IDPs were staying? So I'm talking about the communities. Even within the communities, they have people giving information as to what is happening within communities. And those are the things we're saying. And it is because when something lasts for a very long time, you get to have distance. It happens everywhere as a human nature. So what we do is, what do we do to mitigate such things? He
explains that there was an earlier attack on the same day that turned out to be a decoy.
Because of the insider information, that's actually that it happened. The troops were there. There was a fake attack in another village. When the troops moved in, that's when they now came in to attack this other one. And that's what happens, because there are people telling them, okay, the troops are here, the troops are there. I can tell you consistently, if troops are moving in operation, there are people that are monitoring them, tell them 3 vehicles, this number of soldiers, this number of this is what they are doing. People are giving them that information. People take food to them. People take even women to go and give them, to tell you how bad it is and how sad the situation is.
Beyond the attacks in Benue, conflicts in the Sahel continue to present threats to Nigeria's internal security.
Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are going through so much stress. If you leave them the way they are going in the next 1 year, those countries are not, I'm afraid they might collapse. And once they do, Nigeria is the target. And we must be proactive now.
Yes, we are not there yet. Yes, it is still work in progress. But we have seen a renewed vigor. We have seen a renewed commitment. We have also seen a new cohesion and unity within all the parts of our armed forces to ensure that we win this war.
For now, the government is pursuing a whole-of-society approach in tackling security challenges in the country. Sifon Isin, TVC News, Abuja.